Merry Christmas, and a Happy New Year. It's video number 2. I am Kolema. Just going for a nice walk through the park as we come to the end of 2024. So, said I was going to be loading weekly, and so we're trying to stick to that. Oh great, someone's walking behind me now. Anyway, trying to stick to that. Once again, got no firm focus for what this video is about, but we're just going to go with the flow. See what comes to mind. I mean, just go with it, don't it? So, 2024. What kind of year has it been? For me, a slow one. Very slow. Definitely would not do this year again. But I feel like there are a number of lessons learned. A number of things which, even though painfully boring at times, are valuable. A lot of time to think about actions and business decisions and previous things that have happened, and a lot of time to plot and plan. But yeah, been a slow year. Been a slow year. Started the year here actually in Leeds. Started the year here. Quickly left end of January. What am I talking about? End of January. Quickly disappeared as per usual. And I was in Zambia for good 6 months. Good 6 months. A lot of false starts. A lot of almost runs. Linking up with people who have business ideas and ready to throw money and ready to get things going, and called up to people, got the team together, and it looked like things were going to take off, and then just didn't. Just tapered off, fizzled out, and tried to keep things going, but at some point okay, I think we've hit the plateau here, got to jettison this idea, so you let it go, they fizzle out, and you go back to waiting and trying things, false opportunities coming up, people calling of the same old things you tried before that never worked, and so a lot of waiting, moving from here and there, lodge to lodge, friend's house, family house, this here and there, people saying, oh, let's go, we've got a deal, but you already know that deal's nonsense. A few years ago I would have run for some of them, but nah, no better now. So yeah, lots of false starts, lots of potentials, lots of almost runs for a good 6 months, until actually for a good 3-4 months, and then they all just sort of petered out, and it just became a waiting game, waiting for paperwork you've paid for and they didn't come through, waiting for meetings. Oh, there's a meeting this week, need money for this, need to go run around, send the money, meeting happens, zero, nothing. Same again, week in, week out. To the point where it's just like, right, not going anywhere here, need to get back to the UK. And so came back. Very soon after we landed, did get a bit of a boost, something, bit of a cash injection, but also that one went the way of the meme coin, quite literally. And yeah, bit of a blip, still some benefit from it, managed to buy a few things, sort some things out, but no lasting progress. Then of a slump, or quiet period, you could say. Lots of plotting and planning and almost starting, and then running through the ideas and say, wait, it's going to trip us up over there, not going to do it, so let's not do that one. And then towards the last 2 months of the year, picked up again, did a bit of networking, made some good connections, so that kind of at least was a few moves being made, a few bit of progress. And I think now we're on the right track, we're on the right, we've got the right strategy for going forward to really hit the ground running 2025 and not spin the wheels as we did this year. But everything happens for a reason. Don't always know what the reason is, but there's always a reason. And I think even if the year was quite sedentary, quite pedestrian, I think there's a lot of necessary things that happened as well. Now, just realised I've gone this far, 6 minutes in, I haven't actually said what it is I actually do for a living, or for life, as it were. My mainstay, that thing that naturally fits me, is strategy consulting and general business wheeling and dealing. Well, not wheeling and dealing, but business deals, strategy consulting, they kind of fit together. I mean, business is just strategy and execution, isn't it? So, but yes, my skills are in strategic consulting, and we're not talking MBB, we're not talking the boutique firms, and all that. Independent firm, that's my firm, quasi consulting, and focus on strategy, pure strategy, the thinking of the top level of the business, how the executives are thinking, what their plans are, how they mean to go forward, that kind of stuff. So yeah, 2025, the focus is really on acquisitions. Really, the plan is to be in the acquisition space and be acquiring the kind of companies we'd advise. Basically acquiring clients in a sense, so that instead of the usual quandary of have I charged enough for the amount of value I've provided, did I get fair value, did I get a fair compensation for the amount of value I gave them, there's none of that question, is there? Because if you own the company, you get the upside as well as the compensation anyway. So that's the plan going forward. Obviously there's a lot more to it, but well, that would be giving out state secrets now, wouldn't it? So yeah, 2024, slow year. 2025, definitely looking forward. And again, we'll see what this channel turns into. Got a varied and wide-ranging mix of interests. Business, farming, which is also a business. Usual various lifestyle things. I'm not someone who's good at being tied to one thing, so whilst I could make this channel purely about business, purely about philosophy, or purely about, whatever, tech, or purely about whatever, if I did that, I'd lose interest, and then the channel would fizzle out, and it just become another thing I've tried that didn't take off and didn't work and didn't stick to. So keeping it loose, keeping it free, so that I will actually do it, so it maintains my interest and I do actually do it every week instead of feeling it a chore. But the problem with that is it's hard for YouTube to then pick who to throw the video at. But I think the long-term solution, when this obviously picks up and end up with tens of thousands and hundreds of thousands of followers, subscribers, is to branch off into other channels based on whatever content seems to be taking hold nicely. So that's the future, but for now, that's where we're at. Let's see. Anything else come to mind? Yeah, no, not particularly. I think that's pretty much my 2024. Looking forward to 2025 and ongoing, because we've got a solid strategy in place, and we're going to push this one quite aggressively. Not like I haven't pushed other things aggressively, but this one's got legs. This one's got some real legs. So, as things go on, as we progress, we'll be improving the quality of these recordings. Right now using a broken Motorola Razr 40. Half the screen doesn't work, but you know, you've got to make do with what you have. And as we go forward, probably can't even see me now, can you? Terrible. Yeah, as we go forward, we'll improve the filming setup. I do know how to do it better than this, but you know, better to just start and see if the content takes, and then if people like it, carry on. Even if they don't, make it like a journal, eh? Because I'm definitely not going to write one. But anyway, I think that's enough waffling. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Let's go 2025. Peace. What was that? Peace be upon it. Star Trek. Peace. Sorry. Anyway, peace out. Bet.